Welcome back, Commanders, and boy, howdy. If you didn't watch my stream, whether live or on demand, hi. We've got some catching up to do. I am in a new ship. Whoops, get out of that. There we go. Horrible lighting, but anyways, I got myself a crate. I love it so much. It's so pretty. So I'm doing lots of transport missions and whatnot with it. Oh, I love those thrusters. It's so cool. I love it so much. It's all thanks to Commander Cookie, who pinged me on Discord and said, hey, I'm about to turn in a 50 million credit quest near you, and it's a wing mission. Would you like to hook up and turn in the quest for 50 million? So that bought me the crate. So I've got it upgraded pretty well. We'll take a look at the upgrades here in just a little bit. What I'm working on right now, though, is kind of working on the community goals at Ebor for the, they need coffee, computer components, and something else. I've mostly been buying coffee just because that seems more interesting to me personally. But right now I'm actually doing a quest for them. Sorry, mission. Mission is a much better word. Quest sounds too much like a game. But I'm working on a mission for them. Oh, here's my last stop up here. Great. To get some narcotics. I think it's 56 narcotics. Yeah. And so I'm heading to a station in Tellin that should have some narcotics, and then I'll also fill up my inventory with some other stuff as well. So, welcome to the new ship if you didn't watch the stream. By the way, I'm going to start streaming. Probably at least on Friday nights, although I don't know if I'm going to do this Friday night because I'm leaving for a trip on Sunday. But probably Friday nights, and then other nights when I'm just going to grind. The streams, this time this wasn't the case, but usually the streams will just be me grinding. This time though, I was ready to buy my crate and start flying it around and upgrading it and whatnot. I also, and this did not happen in the stream, this has happened since the stream, I have relocated my home. And probably the next video, we're going to take a tour of where that home is. I don't know if I want to tell you yet. Don't know if I want to tell you. I'm not perfectly happy with the station or any of the stations in the system, but it's the system I'll just tell you. I got to Seoul. And I'm very excited. So we're going to take an episode and explore Seoul, see what all's out there. I'm currently stationing in Abraham Lincoln just because it's close and it's orbiting Earth. So I'm doing that as my little home station. I've already got my Cobra and my Type 6 there. And gosh, there's so much for me to catch up you on my off-camera travels. But you should be proud of me because you have helped me get to this point where I'm trying new things off camera, and I know I'm doing it mostly right. I started doing some passenger transports, which has been fun. I had a good laugh at one of them because, whoa, hello. Because one of them, okay, I was worried I was going to end up on that thing. Now I see it's on this side. One of them was transporting 12 politicians. Is that water? It just looks like a big marble. That is one of the most unique looking planets I've ever seen. Wow. We'll hop out in just a second and see what it is. Where was I? Oh, so I had 12 politicians, right? 12 politicians ready to be transported. Simple transport mission, paid well. And I get, I think it paid like almost $1 million. I get a message from some pirates. They want me to bring them the politicians. They're going to turn them into slaves. Request docking. And so, obviously I turned them down because I don't want to do something bad. But I also turned them down because their money wasn't nearly as good. So this planet, what is this? Very interesting. Oh yeah, and I learned something else new from watching somebody else stream. Apparently you get close on these things and you can hear them. I'm not noticing it. Oh, is that it? Okay, it is a water world. I could have sworn on someone's stream I was watching that you could hear the sounds of the planet. Is that like a thing I need to get? Maybe. Now that one I kind of heard. I don't know. The music's playing, so maybe that's distracting me.
Welcome to the station, Commander.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, one other thing. I've got a private group set up. So if you are friends with me, or if you're not friends with me, you should friend me. Kyle Blaine is the name, right? Right? I've learned that it's over here. Yes, Commander Kyle Blaine, there it is. I've set up a private group. Here's what we're going to do. I'm not often in a situation where I want to play with others because my wife's in the room and I'm watching TV with her, or, I just need to be ready to hop up and take care of the kids at any minute. So I don't like playing multiplayer in those situations because I don't want to be a burden on someone else, even if you say, oh, no, you're not going to be a burden. I might be, I don't want to press it. But anyways, what we're going to do is, this is a nice little way for me to let you guys know when I'm just chilling and available to talk or get into a wing, or when I'm recording or can't really communicate or do anything with you guys. So if you see me in private group, that means I'm available to at the least talk. We can get on voice chat or whatever. You can always text chat me. Don't feel like you can't do that. Whoa, hello, get out of that. There we go. But if you see me in private group, that means I'm raring and ready to go. And if you see me in solo, that means I'm either recording or doing something else that I can't really interact too much with you guys. So we need some narcotics, and I understand they're going to be pretty expensive. But I only need 56 of them, right? Yeah, I've already forgotten the number. But I saw they're 8,000 a pop. Well, why did I go here? I'm a dummy. So what are they going to be under? Medicine? Oh. Did EDDB lie to me? Oh, narcotics. There we go. Okay. So I need 56. How many do they have? A lot. Oh my goodness. Oh, I went way past it. Way too fast. Wish you could just type in the number. Is there a way to do that? There should be. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Let me make sure. 56, not 65. 56. Okay. Now, do you have any coffee? No coffee. Oh, nope. There's coffee right there. At a pretty decent price. So let's just fill our cargo with that. And let's go make our way back to Ybor, shall we? I love that you see the little dashed lines of where you've been. So nice. Whoops. There. But yeah, passenger missions seem good. The problem is I don't have a ship for a lot of them that travels far enough yet per jump. Prepare for departure.
Initiating systems check.
I've got a new macro set up.
Engines and hard points check.
So what this does is it backs out of whatever menus I'm in.
Calculating llama expectoration trajectory.
It goes down, select
Stabilizing economic indicators.
to launch.
Ship is released.
Attempting to lock back buffer.
In this case, I wasn't,
Launch sequence complete.
because I wasn't down in the
Landing
hangar.
gear.
It kind of went faster. The how do I want to phrase this? The departure actions went faster than my macro, but that's okay. I have it set up to where if I'm in the hangar, in outfitting, it has enough time. But anyways, then it lifts me up off the platform. It presses up for 2 seconds, and then raises my landing gear. It's nice, so it gets me prepped and ready to leave, no matter what screen I'm on. What was I saying? I was saying something else. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. So I just made the trip from Seoul to Ybor, and the trip said I could make it, but it also said it had an icon that said, fuel star, and I was like, okay, does that mean I need to stop for fuel to get there? Do I need to stop for fuel along the way at one of these stars, or is it just letting me know that we know that is a fuelable star? So I thought, well, why don't I just grab some fuel at every star that I can, just a little bit, nothing major, just for a few seconds, 10, 20 seconds. And I did that. I kid you not. I made it to Ybor with the tiniest of slivers of fuel. It was hysterical. This one was a bit more reliable, though I am going to go ahead and do this. Just a little bit here. Uh-oh. Got somebody on our tail. Let's see who they are. Oh, they're not there yet. Oh, Cookie's on. Adrian Walsh. Yeah, I figured having narcotics, someone would be after me. But in this bad boy, although I can't see that now. What am I thinking? I'm probably not going to see him at the next one either. In this crate, ooh, nothing scares me. I did end up in one fight from an interdiction where I was like, oh boy, this is rough. And I got out of there with a little bit of shields. Not a whole lot of shields. I am remembering to do my D-scanner. Thanks to you guys reminding me to honk honk. Oh, I just realized it says illicit cargo. But they told me to get it. I didn't even pay attention though. But if you can just buy them in the regular market, that doesn't make it illegal cargo. It's just illicit. I'm assuming that means maybe it's illegal in some systems, or maybe it's just meaning that it's highly sought after. I don't know. You guys will tell me in the comments. I'm a drug runner. What can I say? My son's so funny. Every time he watches me play and I pass a sun and you see the shadows go by, he's like, oh, what's that shadow? I'm like, buddy, it's the ship. The sun's behind me now. He's like, oh. And then he inevitably realizes how boring the game is to him and stops watching. But it's cute that he and my daughter like to watch me play. They liked my first few videos. And then they're basically like, Daddy, does anything ever happen in this game? Yes, I promise. Stuff happens. It's just realistic. It's why we like it. Shame we never heard back from that Walsh person. Anything here? I may have missed the pop-up. Whoa. How many more jumps I got left? 2 jumps to Ybor. I'm so glad I found that. That's just one of those little quality of life things that I never really noticed, but I also never really looked for it. The game does such a good job at giving you the feedback you need. And of course, part of that is, playing it and learning where to notice things. Now my eyes are so attuned to the ready to jump out of Super Cruise thing that I can be turned watching wrestling or whatever I'm watching, usually wrestling, and see that I know out of my peripheral where to see the little blue rectangle and I can press the button and go out of it. I don't do that often because I'm not super... I don't want to run into something. I was talking to somebody earlier, explaining to them, like, you know, the ideas of, you know, like your hyperdrive, or your hyperdrive jumping is like, you know, fast travel, so to speak, and then super cruise is your highway speeds. And I was explaining like Hutton Orbital, and how far away it is, and I was like, but the problem is you can't just leave your computer. Well, maybe with Hutton Orbital you could, but you can't just leave your computer because somebody could come interdict you and kill you. That just makes the game for me. It's like, I have to sit here. I can't, like, I might get up and go get a drink. I might go to the bathroom, but generally I'll try and hold it. But you can't just get up and walk off. Definitely not if you're playing open. So I'm dying for them to release some more skins for the crate, so I can get a nice... They have some okay orange ones, but I'd like one more like more like my Cobra. Request docking.
Landing permitted. Prep for arrival on landing pad 05.
05, thank you, sir.
Clear for automated approach, Commander.
No. I'm definitely the one doing it. It's not my computer. That music you hear, that's just random. I don't know why that's playing. I did a couple missions in my T6 after using the crate for a while. Oh, I forgot how, like, I mean, that thing's like, what is that thing like? That's like, I don't know why the analogy I want to use is, it's like driving a bar of soap. It's just so sluggish. But like, oh, it's just bad. But it's a transport ship. It's supposed to not fly as beautifully as my crate.
Landing complete. Docking restraints engaged.
Thank you, comrade. Yes, thank you, comrade. All right, what am I doing here? Mission board. So yeah, I'm back up to 26 million after getting down to 18, 19, 20 after upgrading the crate a little bit. What? Oh, deliver items. There we go. Like, what? Woohoo! Yeah. That may be the highest paying mission I've done yet. 2.3 million. You've witnessed it here, folks. Now we need to give them our coffee, or rather sell them our coffee. At a nice profit too. So where am I at on the community goal? And the community goal ends in like 11 hours, so this is probably my last chance to do it. We'll see what this looks like. I did not hit top 50% yet. Yeah, let's do another run. Let me see. Let me go look on EDDB real quick, see if there's somewhere closer. Let's go to food, coffee, Ebor. Yeah, let's go. Ooh, there's a good place. Warapana Bethki Ring. Let's see if I can remember how to spell that. Ah, I For some reason, every time I go in here, it opens up the Steam overlay. You guys don't see that, but I do, and it drives me nuts. Nope, nope. Over here, over here. Whereupon? Whereupon? Yeah. And Bethke something? Beth... No, 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 no. What? Oh. There we go. Yep, now select here. Yes. Okay, there you go. Bethke ring. There we go. All right, so let's go buy some coffee from them. There were places closer, but these people had it at the greatest discount. That's not shabby. Let's just to make sure, let's see if there's anything else here that I could do on the way or while I'm there. I have started every now and then I'll be in a mood that I just go select like every possible mission I can and then just go crazy. Yeah, I'm just gonna look for Whereupon stuff. Let's go ahead and set this to transport. It's not likely that they'll have any, but although I could see what else Whereupon has to sell. That might not be a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that. What do they have for needs? Okay, there's a 206. It's not great. Yeah, none of it's really worth my time to like look up and see if Whereupon that station even has it. These aren't bad. What's that? Emergency power cells. I'm not getting into slaves yet. I don't want to mess with that. So let's see if this Whereupon where did that go? There we go. Bethke ring. Market. I've already forgotten what it was called. What is it? Emergency power cells. Emergency. Nope. You hear the dings? It's not there. All right, let's just depart. Prepare for departure.
Preparing for departure. All systems are functioning properly. Compounding inert tessellations. Perturbing matrices.
Detach confirmed.
Properly adjusting bell curves. Launch sequence complete. Retracting landing gear.
And all those random statements that you hear her making that are mildly technical sometimes. Whoa. Whoa. What was with that? It wasn't the automation. I don't know. Maybe I was really slamming that down harder than I imagined. All those random things that she says are... Where am I going? Oh, that Whereupon. Do I still have my course set in there? Yeah, okay. They're from, if you ever played the old Sim games, whether SimCity or The Sims or whatever, Maxis would always put these random phrases on their loading screens, and I downloaded it, or didn't download, I copied and pasted a list of them into my text-to-speech generator thing.
Clear of the station. Have a safe trip, Commander.
Thank you, comrade. I'll see you shortly. Something's bugged with it, though, because it plays certain audio more often than others. Specifically this one that it hasn't played yet, but I don't want to give it away. It's a secret. Unless you were on the stream, then you heard it about 8 times. But it's funny every time. But there's like 3 gags in that sequence, but only one of them plays for some reason. It's weird. to Befkithring. Ooh, and I traveled somewhere that was... Oh, man, I bet it took me 15 minutes to get there from the star. It was crazy. Gosh, I'm trying to remember where that was. It was a mission, though. Of course, I didn't pay attention. It was one of those where I accepted just a bunch of missions. And, of course, I wasn't checking, like, the distance of the station. Probably should have. But some of those pay well because it's so much trouble to get there. Well, I would assume that's why they pay well. Where's the front of this place? Can I see it from where I'm at? No. So let's go down under a little bit. Well, not that it matters. I've got auto dock on, and that does it relatively quickly. Although it looks like it might be on the other side. No. Maybe. No. See, now this water planet actually has like an atmosphere to it. The other one didn't, and it looked weird. But this one actually has like storms. Or clouds, but I mean, they're storms. They're hurricanes, I'm guessing. You'd think I'd know that. I live in Florida. We don't get earthquakes. We don't get tornadoes. We don't get anything else. We get hurricanes. Request docking. And there's two kind of people. There's two kind of people in Florida when it comes to hurricanes. Well, especially I'm in Northeast Florida. Thank you. There are two types of people in Northeast Florida that deal with hurricanes. Those who are natively from Florida, and I don't mean those specific people, but their family. And then there's my wife's family. They're from up north. They're from West Virginia. Which my mother-in-law was so excited when I sent her the Fallout 76 announcement trailer, because she's from West Virginia, so she hears that song and she just cries every time. But anyway, so they grew up running from every hurricane. And so my wife didn't understand when we got married, and I was like, wait, you're wanting to go out to the panhandle because of a little hurricane? Well, but it's going to be a direct hit. No, it's not. It never is. We haven't had a direct hit in Northeast Florida in ages. And I'm downplaying it a little, but point being, we finally, for one hurricane, last hurricane season, Hurricane Irma, the quote-unquote biggest one, we went and stayed at my mom's house. Now, I would not stay in my home. Our neighborhood has too many trees. It's older neighborhood, older house. But my mom lives in a nice new townhome subdivision. Thank you, comrade. So my wife is what I said. My mom lives in a nice new townhome community, much more safe. We didn't lose electricity or anything. It was bliss. We just had a nice, fun hurricane party. So then my wife discovered how not so bad hurricanes are up here in the northeast of Florida. Other places of Florida, that's not true. I would never move further south in Florida. I just wouldn't. Like, Central Florida, maybe, but I wouldn't be on the coast. I am on the coast now, but we don't get hit too bad. What was I coming here to do? I don't even remember. What am I doing here? Am I just buying coffee? I'm just buying coffee. Okay, get out of this. I'm talking my mouth off, running my mouth. It was kind of a mixture of the two. Kind of like, if you listen to Brian Regan, he has a great bit where he's like, you ever go to say one phrase, but then your brain changes in the middle of it and you say something else? So you're saying goodbye to a friend and you start to say take care, but your brain tells you to say good luck in the middle of it. So you end up saying, take luck. Ah. Click too many times. So, coffee. My goodness, they have a lot of coffee. Like, seriously, 3.6 million coffee. It's nuts so. Do you happen to have anything missions back to Ybor? I'd hate to pass up an opportunity. I saw one passenger mission that was for really far away. I was like, I'm just curious how far away it is and if I could make it and blah, blah, blah. Well, I could make it. But I had never witnessed the loading for... I'd never witnessed the like loading symbol for when you're planning a route. That was really interesting. Oh, let's get these transport. Nope. Okay. So let's head back to Ybor and see where that puts us on our objectives. Do I have that over here? I don't. I can see it down here, though. I also got invited to the second engineer, which is exciting. I need to look into that more and see what all that is. Or I can just dive into it head first. That's always fun. We're already right here. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Retract landing gear.
Oh good, my legs were getting tired.
Wrong button. Oh, I thought I saw the light go off. There we go. We got the coffee, right? I'm not crazy. This is just one of those nights where I'm recording and like the words come out of my mouth, but the things I do with my hand don't make it to my brain because the words got in the way. Sounds like a good country song. About a guy who gets himself into trouble because of his mouth and then he gets in a fight, but I don't know. I hate country. That was the sound of someone very close by. It's kind of weird. Whoa. What? Oh. Why am I doing an emergency stop? I was pressing the button to go? That was strange. Oh, emergency stop too close. Really? I pulled up. Did it like spit me out really close and I didn't realize it? Huh. Well, that's interesting. Oh, yeah. Always a good time for a photo op. Let's get that nice purple hue going on. All right, let's turn it a little bit more this way. Let's just get a little bit of that. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Work it. Work it. No, I think I like this shot better. I don't really like that either. There we go. There's our thumbnail. Right there. Just a little teaser of the crate. That's all I want. I do love this ship, by the way. If you haven't flown one... Oh, am I overheating? What's that warning sound? I didn't even see a temperature gauge. Like all the loose wires and stuff. Oh, it's just so cool. Now you'll notice I'm not scanning the stars. I have been doing that off camera, but on camera, this game already has enough dead air in it. I don't want to add more to it. Even though, to be honest, you guys would still enjoy it, because y'all are the most forgiving audience because you love the game, and I'm with you. Dude, when I don't watch streams. I don't do streams. Except of this game. I enjoy watching people stream this game, and even if it's the most monotonous, dull stuff going on. Which is partially why I started streaming it. I'll tell you what streaming this game felt like for me. When about 2 years ago, I started doing daily FTL videos. I would do, well, not necessarily daily, but they were daily unless I died, but I did one run of FTL a week. Each sector was a day. There's 8 sectors in the game, and so I do the first 2 sectors on the first day. Anyways, you get the idea. Daily FTL videos. And I got into this groove. And they were videos that just, the commentary flowed very naturally. The videos came together very easily. They uploaded fast because they were small file sizes anyways, I'm getting into too much technical stuff. Point being, it felt good. It felt right. I've never streamed a game that felt quite like that until Elite Dangerous. The interaction was there and good. It just felt great. I learned a lot from doing it live. Not that I don't learn a lot from the comments of videos. Request docking. All right, so let's go turn in this coffee, or sell this coffee, and see. Yes. Thank you, comrade. Is that old yet? Because that's never old to me. Let's go turn in this coffee and see how far we got on our community goals. If it's not enough for the 50%, it's awful late. I might stay up and do one more run, or I might just take the 75%. It's still a lot of money. I don't know why you're telling me the computer's doing it. You can just say beep, beep, boop to the computer. There was a cool Reddit post I read about the audio in the game, and they were like, listen, I love the audio, but I realized the other day the sounds outside the ship, like as he was sitting in a docking, as he was sitting docked inside a station, he realized how loud the station noise was, and like the sound of the ships going by. And he was like, when you're in an airplane, the outside world is almost inaudible. So what he did was he turned the sound effects way down. He turned on like a white noise machine sound, but like an AC white noise, ambient sounds, kind of like the sound of like an airplane cabin. And he said it felt so immersive because you lost touch with everything outside your ship. And I was like, I'd like to try that. I'm all for any immersion hacks like that. All right, let's get that while we're at it. And go sell some coffee. Cool. They got a lot of coffee too now. And let's check in, see if we hit that 50%. I doubt it, but we were kind of close. But I know the goals are kind of harder to reach the further up you get. It's kind of how bell curves work. And granted, I may droop. I'm assuming, if I'm assuming this properly, it's if I hit 50% now, there's a chance people could sell more, and I could get dropped out of the 50%, and that'd be fine. It would just be nice to say that I hit it. Nope, I didn't. That's fine. That's fine. 2.3 million credits for buying some coffee and selling some coffee and making some money off of the coffee too. That's fine. Now, one more thing before we go. You guys, I don't even know if this station has it. I doubt it. You guys warned me about the bulkheads for this thing. The bulkheads on this thing are expensive. That's what I'm saving up for. Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Let me show you what I've got so far. Hard points, pulse laser, burst laser, multi-cannon. Boom, 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 boom. Easy peasy. Utilities, I've just got the kill warrant scanner right now. I'm not like sold on what to put on these. I know I could use a chaff launcher and stuff like that. But I haven't like gotten into that yet, like setup wise in my devices and whatnot. Core internal, I still got the default 1C bulkheads. I got a 7C power plant, 6C thrusters, 5A frame shift drive, 4A life support, 7C power distributor, 6C sensors, 5C fuel tank. Obviously most of those are C except for the frame shift drive, which is nice because that gives us a nice little boost for long distance. Sorry, boost wasn't the right word there. You know what I mean though. It gives us a nice boost in our jump range. There we go. Optional internal 6C bi-weave shield generator, bunch of cargo racks, advanced discovery scanner, woot woot, fuel scoop, docking computer, and planetary approach suite, of course. And that's it. I don't have anything else. I have nothing in the library. But I'm curious. Let's take a look at some colors here. Let's talk colors. The ship's name, by the way, is Cookie's great because Cookie helped me buy this. I haven't even thought about this nameplate. Is this a thing you have to buy? It is, isn't it? Oh, that looks so cool. Is it? Yeah, okay, so I have to buy that. I might do that. Don't know which one. Maybe the oh, I don't know. I do like the black the best on this paint, though that may change. Oh, that's cool. Oh, so many of those are neat. I'll have to look through those. Oh, I've also been looking at, don't get me wrong. Don't tell the computer. I love my computer that I have set up. I haven't figured out something. Do the other Kovos voice packs, do they say more things? I feel like they say more things than the default one. They talk to you more. There's more alerts. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Is that the case? Also, I know the Kovos voice packs and the HCS voice packs are two totally different things. I feel like the HCS ones are just novelty. Am I right in thinking that? Like they don't add anything to the game. But the Kovos ones seem to add stuff to the game. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I just want to take a look here, see which ones might look cool. Here's the Predator Red that's got some orange in it. That's too, I don't know, that's too showy. It's too flashy. I do like that teal. That's nice. This, ooh. It's kind of slick. It looks kind of too vanilla, but it looks slick. Now here's just the vibrant orange. That's okay. Oh, I like the tactical graph. Oh, that wasn't the tactical graphite. Oh, that was the other one. Tactical olive. I do kind of like that one too. Fun stuff. Oh, I see. You can do that in multiple places. All right. That's neither here nor there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am loving the crate. Thank you again, Cookie. And thank you all for watching. We'll see you again next time. Adios. Goodbye.